Hello and welcome back to another episode on Fichthal the MaizePlus Experiment map. So we are, as usual, on our way to sell the milk. We have 10,000 liters sharp. And today is the day that I wanted to put barley and wheat in the ground. But since there is rain forecasted at around 12, or at noon, I am thinking of maybe spreading slurry, because in my country it's actually forbidden to spread manure or slurry on your fields unless there is rain forecasted in immediate future. So I might take this as a realism. It's probably a thing in Bavaria too, because they have very strict, how should I say, living laws and how you should have your... Okay, so 14,000 in milk sales. Yeah, I believe they have a very strict laws, or maybe I'm not sure what the right word is, but how you're supposed to have your house arranged and when you can do work, when you can mow. You can't, for example, mow on weekends, so on Sundays, or on holidays and something like that. I believe that is true, but I'm not completely sure, so please don't take me for my word. But yeah, I think I'm gonna roleplay this. So we're gonna be taking the slurry spreader to the grassland. Excuse me. That one piston tractor. They use those for rhythm machines sometimes, and the band chips in and plays like and okay. Well, move please. Come on, you can't stop in front of the intersection. If it looks like you're gonna block your intersection, please wait before the intersection, so anyone waiting to go on the main road can actually go on the main road. So yeah, that's a good advice. It's actually law in my country, but I don't know what how it's done in other countries, but yeah, it should be respected, you know. So if it looks like you're gonna block the intersection, wait before the intersection until you have a clear way through. Anyway, back to the farm, where we will be coupling up the slurry spreader. But before I go on the fields, I think it's a good idea to set up the seeder, because we need to set it for what we're gonna do first. I think I'm gonna do barley first because it's a smaller field and it will be faster to do it. So I just need to remember where I dropped the big weight. Yeah, I think it's over here. Yeah, it is. Waiting for me in the grass. All right. Now let's reverse to the seeder and put it in the workshop, so I can set everything for the perfect amount of dropping the wheat, no, the barley seed. Yeah, of course I said barley, not a minute ago. Yeah, let's open both doors. So we still have oat seed over here and grass seed, and I believe that the seeder should be empty right now. I need to line up just a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, this is a heavy piece of equipment. And the workshop is right over here. I think I need to have both doors open so I can fit it in. Yeah, it's a good thing it's a drive-through workshop, so I can actually fit my machines in. Okay, this should be okay. So where is the setting button? Okay, customize. Let's go for barley seeds add-on. It is active. Yeah. Okay, we have barley seeds. Customize. Yes. Okay. Back now. I need to put this back together, and we're good to go. So before the rain starts, and before I actually go to the fields with my slurry spreader, I think I'm gonna take the truck and bring home 2 bags. 1 bag of wheat seed and 1 bag of barley seeds. Is the trailer off? It is. So to the store we go. And let's go get that seed. So it is gonna be under here and big bags, and let's go. Still a bit more, further along. That's a lot of big bags. Okay. So 1 barley. Yes. And where is wheat? Wheat bag. Grass, corn, oat, oilseed radish, sorghum, soybeans, shark bait. Oh, of course, it's alphabetically ordered. Because usually wheat and barley are closer together, but yeah, it sounds about right that these would be alphabetically ordered. Okay, so let's get into the Manitou. I don't know if you know, but in V2 books that were written by Karl May, who was a German author, the Manitou was actually their Indian god. And when I first saw that in Farming Simulator, I was perplexed, but yeah. So Winatu's god was Manitou, the creator of all. That's how it was written in the book. Yeah, I can barely get it over. And now the barley. Or is it the other way around? I think that's wheat, yeah. The barley is already on the truck. You can distinguish them by the hairs, because barley has those long hairs at the top of the grain head. Yeah, you can see the hairs, and wheat does not have that. This is how you can distinguish the 2 crops. And sometime in the near future we are going to go and get, I think, 7 more loads of water. So load of 7 water and a load of 7 mineral feed, so we can make our PMR when the silage is ready. So we have everything we need for 10 loads, because we have the ingredients for 3 mixes already at the farm. Alright, so I parked here where it's undercover, just for the time being, until I fill it into the seeder. Because if the rain gets me, I don't want to have the big bags of seed outside on the wet. Because the seed just might germinate and sprout, and then we're gonna have problems. Because sprouting seeds are not going to go through the seeder. Yeah, and let's go to our... No, actually, you know what? I want to use the Fendt. Let's leave the Deutz-Fahr. It's done enough work for some time. Meanwhile, this Fendt was resting all the time, so yeah, and it sounds way nicer. So you're gonna go on the manure spreading duty. Slurry spreading duty, of course. And as mentioned before, the Manure System mod actually works now, which is amazing, and I can showcase it right now. Okay, let's slowly back up. Now that wouldn't work. Now this should work. I was still too far ahead, huh? Okay, now I will open the help window because I still am not very proficient with this. But you take the hose and you attach it. And you take another side of the hose and you attach it like this. Now we need to open manure flow like this and we're ready to pump. So let's go in and let's see, change pump direction to filling. Nope, that is putting it back into the lagoon. And if we go to emptying and press pump, as you can see down on the right hand side corner, it is filling up our tanker. It is of course going slower than the base game, but this is simulating the real life pumping action of liquids, so yeah, I think this is very well done. I think this is amazing. On the other hand, it doesn't take too long to fill up your tanker. Just a little bit longer. And we're done. So let me go out. I want to close the flow. Where does it do that? Okay, I have detached the hose over here. And I can't seem to... Close manure flow. Okay, we're gonna leave the hose attached because we are coming back, but I will try to move the hose away so I don't drive over it. Okay, that doesn't want to go. And let's take this to the field. So I want to start on the field over the river, because I don't want to drive over the slurried field. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So yeah, thanks again to the comment, or the person that commented that there is a mod conflict, and I actually found which one was. It was the third person view, where you can go in third person even if you're on foot. Oof, that's a nasty hole. Anyhow, that was the mod that actually was in conflict with our manure system. Okay, let's see, third gear, and this should be good. Is it working? It's working. Alright. 15 is a bit fast, let's go to 12. Alright. Yeah, so, and I have tested with different slurry tanker mods, and the base game ones work perfectly. There are some that don't actually work. So they are mostly third-person mods, you know, so third-party mods. They usually don't work. There is one, it's called MaizePlus. That's the name of the slurry tanker. That one also works pretty good. So yeah, if you want to use this mod, you can try it out. A good thing is that it actually also takes it allows you to pump your what's it called, fertilizer or herbicide. You can attach hoses to the base game tankers or IBC tanks. You can also attach these to some modded tanks, so you have a lot of options and everything works very nice when it works. And I really love it because it makes the game so much more realistic, you know, just by adding a thing like pumps and hoses and how you can use your slurry pits. You can actually pump the slurry back into the pit, as you have seen at the start, because oh, we're out. Yeah, at the start, because okay, I was listening if the slurry tanker is still running. It's not. And I'm going to go back to refill it. I'm gonna show you that, and then I'll go back to the field and do the rest in fast forward video. So of course this mod makes it a little bit more challenging because you have to get your tanker to the right length. You are restricted by your hose length, so yeah. It is a little bit more challenging, but I think it's worth it by a mile. This should be somewhere around perfect. Okay, the hoses are somewhat stretchy, but what was again the pump? Start the pump. Oh, of course, I've closed the valve over here. Now find the trigger. I just might leave it open for the time being. Come on. You were working so good when I was trying you out. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna leave that open for while we do this. Okay, and it started pumping. It goes around 2% per second. Awesome, and the hose is even moving because of the pressure. Sweet. Now some tankers, you can actually take the hose and put it onto the trailer. It accepts it on this rack, which is also a very neat feature. But I think this one is not equipped for that. At least I couldn't do it when I was trying. And also, of course, this gauge that shows you how much your fill level is. And we're just about full. Okay. Hose off, and away we go. I'm back at the farm to load up the last load of slurry, and it has started to dribble just a little bit of rain, which is perfect because I want the rain to put all that nitrogen and all that slurry deep into the ground to actually reach the roots of the grass, and also the stink is not gonna be as bad for all the people living here. Which is a bonus, of course. Yeah, I really am fond of this manure system mod. I know I've said this before, but perfect. And even the sounds of the pumps. Yeah. So yeah, this is really something. I love it. This is the last trailer load. I think this will complete the forest field, and let me see how long the rain is supposed to last. So, oh yeah, so to show you the cows, they still have around half capacity, so they are good and dandy. But the weather, it should clear up. Okay, we're around noon at the moment. Just before 15 minutes to noon, and it shouldn't last for long, so that means that we'll be able to put some seed in the ground. So yeah, this is going to be a bit longer episode than usual because of all the work we have here. Now let me close this off. Okay. I can leave the hose attached. And now for the last load here, and then we're on to the fields with the sower. Okay, I am at the store in preparation for the rain to stop. I need to get a big bale handler for my telehandler, so let's see, is there anything available? It should be, and if not, I'm gonna use the... okay, here it is. Yeah, these big bale handlers are good because they give you more height, and this is another one, which is also useful, and another one over here. So these are all very useful for lifting bags, but I like using... where it is? Okay, this one. For telehandler height. Oh, tension belts. Oh, okay. Let's buy this. It's only 250, so it's quite good. And I have been talking with one of my Italian friends about the pronunciation of this machine, and it's not a Merlo. Merlo would be American or British. It's actually Merlo. So the founder of this company was Giuseppe Amilcare Merlo. I hope I didn't butcher it again, but yeah, Giuseppe Amilcare Merlo. At least that's how he taught me to say it. So yeah, here you are, getting you're getting some fun and education at the same time, which I think it's the best kind of combination you can actually have. Okay, and it looks like the rain has stopped, which is perfect, so I can start putting some seed in the ground while we still have some light outside, some sun. So the soil is probably quite moist at the moment, and it might cake up on our seeder, and if that happens I need to wait for it to dry up a bit. If not, if I can actually do the seeding, it's perfect because because the germination of our seeds is going to be easier. So we need to get this one off. It's barley, and this is the first one that's going in the field. Let's take the straps off, both of them. And let's get the tractor ready. Merlo, no? And everybody's saying Merlo because that's how you would say it if you were anywhere other than Italy. Okay, let's open it up. And let's put our telehandler to good use. This fork for loading big bales is also very good because it has very high visibility. And you can actually attach the pallet or bale or big bag, whatever you have on your forks. I usually don't like doing that because it's too well attached, you know. You don't need to be as careful as you would be in real life. So okay, this is filling up nicely. What? Okay, yeah, I thought that it should take the whole bag. Okay. You can wait here and let's start. This is all going to be in the fast forward video. Oops. I wanted to close up the seeder. Yeah, this is all going to be in a fast forward video because it's already a long episode and I don't want to have you sitting here through me rambling. But let me see how this works. It should work perfectly, and indeed it does. Okay, well, see you at the end. And with this, the barley is in. Now I will do the wheat field off screen because I'm simply gonna put it onto the horseplay worker and let it do most of the work like that, and I'm just gonna finish up with the finishing touches. But you have seen how the seeding is done. I have to reconfigure the seeder for wheat now. I have to put wheat out of the hopper, I mean barley seed out of the hopper, put wheat seed in. I can take you with on this process. It's nothing too out of the ordinary. So this is barley out. And I again have to reconfigure the sower for wheat now. So this, customize, let's go to wheat. So yeah, this is what threw me off, because wheat and barley are usually the first two things you have, and they're usually together. Why is it still showing barley? Is it configured correctly? Customize. Yeah, it's wheat. Okay. It will probably change when I put actual wheat seeds in. Oh, right. Lift it up, don't wanna scrape it on the ground. Yeah, this seeding process was pretty satisfying because of all the wheat that were in the field, and they got crushed down by the wheels, or they got actually mulched by the cutter heads before the sower comes over. So this sower actually has a cutter built in. And yeah, that's ooh, no. Ooh. I almost ran into it. Ah, well. See, if I would have that attached on the tool, that would not have happened, which is cool because it can actually happen, you know. So, take two. Okay, put it lower. Another thing I like about this Merlo is you can see the metal is scratched when the arm goes in and out, which is pretty realistic. Alright, so that's in. Let me put the barley away. I want to do it from this side, so on that, yeah. And then I'll move the truck away, the car. But I think there's still plenty of space for me to put this in. Okay. Let's put this out of the way and let's go configure the worker. And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna leave you with that. I hope it's not gonna be too long of an episode. But it is what it is. Look at how nice that field looks now compared to what was before. Okay, let's go in and let's start. So it's a 3-meter working width, yeah, headlands. Let's go with 4, just in case. Start work on the center, headland corner sharp, field center up, down. Okay, generate. Field work. And start job. So let's wait till it starts. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Okay, and the seed is going in. And with this, I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. This was quite fun for me because of the manure system actually working. Yeah, that was tight. So 4 headlands is good, I think. Otherwise I will help him. So yeah, I really enjoyed the manure system, and I would like to thank you for watching. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye.